Here are some proposed ads for the election. First one, as a voter, you must decide, are you on the side of the United States of America or are you on the side of Communist China? Are you a real American who wants USA jobs or an anti-American who wants our jobs sent to the communists? Real Americans vote against communist Republicans who are openly working for communist China. Real Americans vote for progressive Democrats who will take our factory jobs back from the communists. Almost all unemployment will end in America in a few years, if and only if progressive Democrats win this election and voters demand an immediate end to free trade. The proof is very simple. Anti-American Republican free trade offshored 5 million factory jobs to the communists and destroyed 20 million other jobs. The only way America will ever get those 25 million jobs back is if America ends free trade. If free trade never ends, then massive unemployment in America will never end. Progressives are the only ones who will end free trade. They can only end it if they win this election and voters demand an immediate end to free trade. Some may ask, why vote Democrat? Some say that Democrats have failed to deliver on their promises. So we should not vote Democrat to send Democrats a message. The truth is that the Senate filibuster of Republicans blocked Democrats from passing what they wanted to pass, so we need to end the Senate filibuster. Not voting Democrat would in fact send the wrong message. It might send the message that Democrats have to work harder to get votes from pro-American voters, while Republicans can work easier to get votes from anti-American voters. The message would mean that it is far easier to get votes by being on the side of Communist China and joining the Communist Republican Party than it is to be on the side of the United States of America and being in the Democratic Party. Thus, that would send the message to Democrats that if they want votes and want to get elected, then they must become anti-American Republicans. Not voting Democrat would send the message to Democrats that you have to be an anti-American Republican in order to get elected. That is the wrong message to send. By voting Democrat, you will be sending a message to Republicans. You will be telling Republicans that they will not be elected because they are anti-Americans who are on the side of communist China. Patriotic Americans, I have a question for you. If you had a way to send a message to Republicans to stop working for the communist by sending our jobs to the communist, and you could send a message to Democrats to work harder for America, to end free trade, to take our factory jobs back, to give the 25 million American jobs back, and you could end almost all unemployment in America in just a few years, then would you go out and vote for progressive Democrats? You can, in fact, do all three. By voting for progressive Democrats, you will send a message to Republicans to stop working for communist China, stop their treason of stealing 5 million American factory jobs and sending it to the communists to destroy 25 million American jobs. Stop being traitors. Stop being anti-American communist traitors. Immediately after the election, join the AFL-CIO Working America organization and do the following. Recruit others to join workingamerica.org. Circulate and sign a petition demanding the immediate end to free trade. Ask patriotic Americans for USA jobs who are for USA jobs to run for office. When millions of Americans join the AFL-CIO organization, WorkingAmerica.org, demand an immediate end to free trade, and run candidates for office in the primary elections that will kick out of office those who aren't working hard enough, then that will send the following message to Democrats. If you do not work hard enough to end free trade now and give Americans back their 25 million jobs, then you will be kicked out of office in the primary elections. When American voters work hard enough to elect progressives and pressure those in office to immediately end free trade, then free trade will end. Unregulated free trade capitalism is a failed economic system that causes massive unemployment and poverty. Unemployment and poverty will end in America when we replace it with consumer protection regulations, wage protection trade, and economic democracy. When American voters demand that free trade be replaced by wage protection trade, then Americans will get their offshore factory jobs back. That will end almost all unemployment in America and almost all poverty in America. If you want to end almost all unemployment in America, then do the following. Step 1, elect progressive Democrats to send Republicans a message. Step 2, join AFL-CIO, WorkingAmerica.org, to send Democrats a message that they better work harder because working Americans are organized and they will elect people that work to bring America's 25 million jobs back by ending free trade and ending it now. And step 3, work hard to replace free trade with wage protection trade. If enough people do those 3 things, then almost all unemployment will end in America. Thank you for voting. Thank you for joining WorkingAmerica.org and recruiting others to join WorkingAmerica.org. And thank you for working hard to save America. Thank you for helping to save America. Thank you for listening.